Hi traders, Mike Hamilton here. Dow on the daily, we had a 150 point push into the last hour, which has just taken us above this key pivot here. So it's unconvincing from the point of view that we've not closed above 16.5. Would I buy a pullback in that? No, I'm waiting until we clash into some of these resistance levels here. We may even only get as far as the 20 EMA. And then I want to get short. If you think that is convincing, you might want to try and buy 250, 300 and then see if that can push higher. Let's look at the dollar. Unconvincing in the US dollar yen. Yeah, it's a blue bar, but we've not closed above this 120.50 area here. You can see it's the 200 EMA, so that could still just roll over. US dollar CAD. It's closed higher, but we've got a divergence in the MACD. If you look to the bottom of the screen, you can see the MACD is making lower highs as the US dollar CAD makes higher highs. I'm leaving it. I'm just not touching it. It's not a convincing chart. Pound US. That looks to me as if that could pop back up. It's a little subtle hammer. I would try and buy a pullback to whatever it will give me, 250, 280, and then see if we can close above 420. So these markets are going to pull up. Obviously, I don't want to sit on the sidelines. At the same time, I don't want to sort of throw a lot of money at this market when it's like this. US dollar yen just sitting on the fib area. The fib area is this area here. It's been 50%. I mean, the fact we're holding this is good because obviously, if you trace it back, because we've got a lot of history around here. I'm sticking to the pound US dollar, although this is actually, it's a higher close than we had on the pound US. But that's the way I'm playing it. Euro US sideways, just sitting under the 50%, trapped between the 20 and the 200 EMA. I'm leaving it. US dollar yen, trying to hold on, trying. Euro pound. It's a major wall up here. So if that starts to break down there, so we're in an apex. Getting a little bit of running out of steam, divergence on the RSI. MACD looks as if it may roll over. Point is, it's still holding up. It's unconvincing. That's quite some wall. I would think that we stand a chance we could at least come down to 72. What else have we got? Let's look at gold. So we're seeing some strength in the dollar. That could potentially roll over again as well. Markets are happier. You can see the cross of the moving averages here. That's the 50. We've got to cross the 50 and the 20 with the 100 above it. So you can see, that's messy. And all the time we're above this 12.25, we stand a chance of pulling higher. I think it will roll over. I personally don't think that will hold. In which case, the Aussie, well, that's actually a better hammer than the pound US. But I would leave it. Okay, let's have a quick look at oil. Invent showed a build up, but as we're going into winter, this is an October contract, so at the moment we are seeing an uptick. Unconvincing because yesterday's bar was a big sell bar, trapped between two moving averages, so yeah, unclear messages. Very unclear messages as more traders are beginning to get back to their desks as the schools start to go back, but not seeing some clarity at the moment. Okay, so the only thing I was positive about was the pound US dollar, wasn't it? And even that was quite a feeble close. Let's look at the DAX. Now that's a better close. It's better than the Dow. But you can see this 20 EMA just coming around here. Again, I think in a chart like this, that's leg one. It's leg two, leg three. I think we could come in contact with that and then roll. I would be convinced otherwise if we closed above this area here. Right, I'll leave it there and see you at the next update.